Hello, everybody, and welcome to another one-shot.
Hopefully this time it's a one shot.
They never are, but we'll find out.
We're gonna keep it that way best we can today. Welcome everybody. We are going to be pirates on a ship and have some jolly good fun. Um, our motley crew of adventurers today are going to be taking a rest and reprieve. Um, and are all headed to the same location. At the moment, they don't know each other, but I'm sure they will get to know each other. We're going to start with Danji. You have heard of this fabled floating tavern known as the Grand Shanty. You have heard rumors and things that it is a sight to behold. What those rumors are, you're not quite sure. Could you explain who exactly Danji is as she approaches onto the dock?
So, Danji is the second mate of another pirate ship from across the way, across the bay, we'll say. Uh, she is about 5'8" in height, slight build. She wears a billowing coat, and she looks perpetually wet and a little grumpy. But that's fine. Slightly hunched. Um, her sleeves are billowy, but she wears like straw sandals.
Very,
Just
very pirate, essentially.
yeah, being a pirate does that to you. But I've heard of this tavern, and I've got some leave accrued, and I'd like to use it.
Amen to that. Um, you so to describe what all three of you are seeing as you do approach the dock, the Grand Shanty is massive, absolute monster of a ship. It has three masts: a foremast, a mainmast, a mizzenmast, all with double sails. Absolute glorious looking, with three floors, and it looks to be just like a ship that has earned its rest here on this dock. Just absolutely gorgeous. Looks well taken care of. There's a boar head at the bow of the ship as its figurehead, and it's beautifully etched with scenes of pirates onto the sides with bright windows. Um, and it seems to have kind of almost, it looks like it's been here a while. um and it had seen a lot of adventures in the past. As you're taking in its glory, uh oh my god, I don't want to mess it up because I've been just calling you Pretty Eyes the whole time. But
Rhys.
Rhys, thank you.
Rhys.
Thank you.
Rhys.
Rhys, you decided you needed a break because honestly, you've been jumping from mark to mark and job to job, and you haven't had a moment to enjoy your spoils, even though you're currently detached from them. Um, and you heard that this was a good place where they don't ask too many questions. Um, what do the people on the ship see? What does Danji see as you approach the dock of this beautiful pirate ship?
Well, he's a tall drink of water. He's got nice eyes. You know, they call them pretty eyes because the eyes. It's kind of well built, but his whole outfit is think Mad Max but pirate. Um, he's got a cutlass on his side. A good old strong iron there hanging on his side. He's got a nice, nice outfit going on with nice billowy pirate kind of shirt with the gauntlets, and he's wearing a kind of a jacket kind of thing with one of the sleeves torn off. yeah, just dashing looking, and yeah, you think he would sound a bit, rough and tumble, but sounds more like this.
Fantastic. And Danji and as you guys approach, there does seem to be an elf that is walking down the gangway. The weather outside is bright and sunny. It's very tropical. You hear the seagulls. It's kind of salt in the air, a nice breeze. It's not super, like, it's slightly humid, but not super humid. So salt. Oof, hold on, I'm pulling
It's
a sheet.
Saltja.
Saltja, fantastic. Saltja, as you walk through the sand, having heard that there are some fantastic, like absolutely god tier food where you're going toward, and just some premium relaxation, as well as apparently a type of show towards this destination you're going to. You kind of are taken aback by how grand this pirate ship is, and what do the others see as you approach the dock at the same time as them?
So Saltja is taller, kind of like a generally lean build tiefling. He has like super white silver hair that's a little past shoulder length. He wears a very flowing, loose kimono style jacket for ease of movement. That's just kind of open on the top. Has a really big poofy collar with like a really soft fur on it. He has very clearly just like a belt around his waist that has a single dagger on it, and otherwise is basically unadorned.
All right, fantastic. And I forgot to press that button specifically. So as you guys approach the dock, there is a young white-haired elf that does step on down, and she kind of waves at the three of you that are gathering on the dock, and it just all smiles, but kind of very regal kind of standing that she has. Well, hello there. Welcome all to the Grand Shanty. Are you guys coming to eat or coming to stay?
Well, I suppose it depends on what there's to drink, but let's just assume a stay.
Well, we've
Okay.
got plenty of rooms, and you can make your decision as you get on.
I could kick up my feet for a little bit.
Alrighty. Come on in. Just make sure to keep your weapons away at all times. We allow them in the tavern, just keep them holstered. And she is kind of eyeing, making sure that you guys don't have any, like, she's not searching you guys, but kind of watching, make sure you guys don't have any big weapons on you, like guns. But you guys are free to move about. As you guys come onto this deck, you can see that this is where the hustle and bustle of activity is. There is a tiefling up on the bow of the ship, on the just singing her heart away, clapping along, getting engagement from. There are a bunch of people here, by the way. I just didn't want to put that many tokens. The tokens you see are the important ones. Okay, but there are plenty of people singing along, drinking, eating, having a good time. It's kind of very lively. And there's like wait staff flitting about, just like, tending to people. And it seems very lively, there's a lot of ambiance here. And you guys are free to move about the main deck.
Is there anything of note? Is there anything of notoriety, anything? Anything that looks expensive.
So, anything of note, you could see that to the right of you, my left, your right, I think, there seems to be a bar that's very hustle and bustle, with an interesting looking gentleman, human gentleman, behind the bar, seeming to be making drinks at a very quick pace. It's a pirate ship. There is so much on it, so I would need a perception check.
Yes. Perception.
Um,
Disgrace.
Danji, what are you doing as I get this
Natural
roll?
one, 'cause it shows on your face. Danji will
Perception?
immediately go to the drinks.
I rolled a 19 for perception.
Okay, fantastic. You do see that a couple people are putting gold coins to pay for the meals and whatnot, but the waiters are quickly picking them up. Of value, a couple people seem to have like nice looking rings, but the crowd itself doesn't seem to be. This is not like a place where like the wealthy show up.
I mean,
This
that won't
is-
stop him from trying to rob another pirate, so, you know.
All right. Salt,
Yes.
what are you doing, my darling?
You said this person over here has drinks.
Yes. To describe this gentleman to you guys real fast, as I scroll through to find his description. Bear with me. Here we are. So it is a older looking dwarf. As he seems to be very skilled at making these drinks. But I'd like a perception from the two of you at the bar, real quick.
19.
8.
Okay. You both see a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So for Salt, for my 19, you notice that this gentleman is missing 3 fingers on his right hand, and there seems to be generous scarring going up that hand, and almost looking like bite marks going up his arm of the rolled up sleeves that you see. And there seems to be, good amount of scarring on his face as well. This man has obviously seen a couple things. To my 9, you only notice the 3 missing fingers on his
Which
hand.
fingers?
He is missing his pinky, index, and middle.
Okay. Danji's not gonna react at all. So what's a good drink of choice to start an evening off fast?
The gentleman's going to look up at both of you, and he's gonna wink at Salt. Well then, ain't seen 2 pretty figures like you in a long time. Something good to drink? I've got here the menu, and if you would like to look at the journal entry, there are 2 menus, I believe.
Yeah, so it's under the Grand line for Grand Shanty. There's menu 1 and page 1 and page 2.
Thank you so much. He hands you page 2, and he leans onto the bar and goes, "I tend to tell people to start with the grog. To be honest,
I mean, hey, it's a classic.
Absolutely.
How
Gets
much?
you drunk fast. 6 copper.
I'm assuming you have change.
That I do, lass.
And 1 gold piece will hover out of her pouch onto the tabletop.
Yep, and he will go ahead and give you your change, but not yet your drink. He is going to look at Salt and be like, "And what'll you have?"
I would also like to point out that the change hovers back into.
Yeah, the sticks rummage to begin.
Ah, you have good taste.
Nah, it's not good taste, it's expensive taste.
You don't think they're mutually exclusive?
Not in most circles.
And he'll point toward the table and be like, "Well, that's 3 silver.
Uh, I'll give you 4 silver if you spill the beans on what happened to your fingers.
You can't just
I'll-
ask somebody why they're white.
I'm asking for a regaling. Just a little fan service for the meal.
Delightful.
Let's give me a persuade with advantage.
Nat 20.
Ooh, beautiful. So I'm just gonna give it to you since it's such a high roll. He kind of smiles at you. Well, maybe you should ask for my name first, lass. The name's
Oh no.
Sharkbite.
Nah, I already know.
Wait, no, what's the name? Please tell me. I'm curious. Did you say shark bite?
Aye, it's Sharkbite Sam.
Shark bite? And Danji's going to look at Shark bite Sam. Wow. What a beautiful name, sir.
Aye. See. You want the story? You should have seen what happened to him. He was on the menu for about 8 weeks. He lasted a long time. I was out helping grab some food back when this place first opened up, and let's just say I've known to be more careful.
Ah. Well, that was a very good story. Thank you.
He does start to prepare your drinks, and with that, I'm gonna put a quick pin. And Rhys,
Yo.
what you doing, darling? I see you moving.
You know, just checking out the ship. You know, trying to get a bigger scope for things. I was eyeing this thing.
It looks to be. Are you trying to open it?
No, I want to look at it first. Just to
Okay.
see what it is.
Looks like a trunk.
Okay. Any locks on it?
There is indeed a lock.
Okay. Hmm. You kind of. Yeah. Tempted to pick it, but with witnesses around, he'll abstain from. And just kind of continue to mosey about. Was going to go this way.
Okay.
Do is this.
As you approach, there seems to be a young lady sitting.
Mhm.
I can't get her sitting, so she's sitting at that chair, like
Okay.
that she's next to. I can't suck at this. I can't. So there is a young lady sitting at this chair, and she seems to be taking notes while humming along to the tiefling singing.
Okay. Can I look over her shoulder to see what she's writing?
Absolutely. Can you give me a stealth check?
Stealth, okay.
Mm.
Don't feel me now. Nat 20, baby!
Fantastic. As you look over her shoulder. Okay, yeah. No, that was low. As you look over her shoulder, she does not notice you whatsoever. And it seems to be that she is doodling a schematic of the this main floor that you're currently on.
Okay.
Just kind of taking note of where the tables are, where the edges are, where the oh god, I forgot the name of them. The ropes that lead up to the mass, I forgot what they're called, but those. She seems to be just kind of doodling, kind of like what you guys as players currently see on this map.
Okay. Fine handiwork you got there.
And
Wish I could
she's
draw as well as you.
jumping.
She jumped.
Yeah, she jumps. You spooked her.
Oh, sorry, mister. Didn't mean to scare you like that. Just admiring your handiwork from afar.
Oh, thank you. I apologize. I did not hear you come behind me so quickly. Oh, goodness. She will shut the journal, like audibly, like slap.
Okay. How well? Okay. So since that was a nat 20 on like looking at the schematics, how well do you think that he retained most of that information?
I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna say, the thing is, you saw that it was an incredible detail.
Yeah.
What the detail is currently what you see around you.
Sure.
So that is what you retain. You know that everything she had drawn matches what you currently see around you, from where the
Sure.
boats are to where the chairs are. Just
Okay.
everything was incredibly detailed.
Okay. Are you self-taught? Yeah, by any chance?
Yes, I'm a historian, sir.
Ah. Wow. Lovely to meet you. Call me Smithy. He puts out his hand to shake.
Can I have a deception?
Mm-hmm. Deception. Disgrace. Oh, that's a 9.
Okay. Give me a second. I gotta roll against you. Just one moment. I need new dice. She will take your hand and shake it. Smithy, you say. Interesting name. I'm Hakulis. Icender.
Can you spell that out in the chat, please?
Yeah, the pot
Absol-
calls the kettle black.
You sure?
By the way, since I'm taking this moment to write the two of you, you are let known by Sharkbite that you guys can take any table that doesn't have somebody at it. By the way.
Are we not at a table right now?
No,
We're
the
at a
bar
bar.
does not have any chairs.
Which tables are empty?
From your current vantage point, roll me a perception. There is the name, by the way. Hold on, let me include that
Yep.
last name. I apologize.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Hercules. Do you mind if I buy you a drink?
Oh, I don't drink alcoholic beverages this, late in the evening.
Well, how about later then?
Certainly. After the apparitions.
Apparitions.
Oh, you don't. Oh, did you just come aboard?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's so fun. Oh, I won't say anything. I won't spoil it. How about you find me after?
He kind of looks around and gives a okay kind of nod, like a slow nod. Well, I will meet you after whatever the apparitions is, Hercules. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's mine, Smithy, sir.
And he walks away. And he walks
Gonna put him-
away.
Gonna put a pin in you. And to
Okay.
my other two, what was that perception, please?
4.
Ooh. Okay.
11.
Okay. Danji. You see that this table and this table seems to be empty. For Salt, you see this table, and you believe this table to be empty.
Must have got something in my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Danji is going to make her way over to. Let's do this table. Right, the one under the mast.
All right, and closest to the
Music.
bar as well. Yep.
And the drink is just going to hover behind her.
Okay. Sam is staring like, oh, be.
There go all my dice. I fucked up.
Oh no, did you drop your dice?
Well,
Hmm.
yes, they all fell off the thing, but that's why they're not glass anymore. It's fine.
All right. Salt, where are you heading, darling?
Well, first I have to thank the bartender.
Absolutely. After Sam is gawking at your compatriot, you're looking over. My, that's an impressive lass, making things levitate and such.
Oh, I've got one better for you. Hold out your hand.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna hold out his hand.
I'm gonna use minor illusion, the cantrip, to make a kind of like a marionette doll dance in his hand.
And he will laugh very wholeheartedly, very amused by this.
If you,
Well,
I've got a favor for you, for free. In fact, I won't charge you a thing, but a good friend of mine can help you with your missing limb issue.
Who says it's an issue, lad?
I'm just saying, there's always room to improve when you are missing parts of yourself.
I mighty appreciate that, but you'll find that a lot of us on this ship are missing a lot of things.
Then I should really get my friend to come and visit you all.
I'm sure they'll have an interesting time.
Yeah, he was missing a few things till he added on. Just keep an eye. If you ever change your mind, just keep an eye out for the wonderful sailor. He uses the stars to navigate, named John Silver. And then I grab my drink and walk away. Is the seat taken there, ma'am?
There's nobody currently in it, so I suppose you could be that person.
All right, so I'm gonna like pull the seat way back and then like kick the other seat so I can prop my legs up and like kind of sit super lounge.
Danji just gives a little nod. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I needed a second. God damn it. Thank you, Zell. Thank you. All right, I'm here for this. You guys do have the best vantage point at the moment of mostly the whole deck. And if you tilt your head up a little, you do see this gorgeous, and I mean absolutely like body, gorgeous tiefling. Just upstage dancing. She has piercings upon piercings on her ears. Like this, like you could sit there. You'd need to get closer to sit there and count. But Jesus, does this woman have a lot of piercings on her ear. And not just that, but she has a couple on her horns as well. And chains connecting them. Like, she is just out here living her best life. Singing her heart out and playing on a lute. And she gives you guys a little wave, acknowledging that you did take the closest table to her.
A hand made out of mist. Danji will blow her a kiss made of mist.
Oh!
And
okay.
a wink.
Yeah, and I'm gonna kind of not copy, but copy that, and mine is just like a really like kind of wispy flame like hand. Just kind of do like a sailor 2-finger salute.
Okay. She's going, you know that head nod where like you acknowledge somebody like, hey, kind of like that.
Yes.
Like the whole head tilt toward them and, you know, like little eyebrow wiggle, kind of like, hey, honey.
Oh,
like that type of, yeah.
I know the look.
She's giving both of you the look.
Well, hi there. My name's Saltja. What can I call you? At my
Me?
table.
My
Huh?
name
Yes.
is Danji.
Beautiful. At least someone here has aesthetic.
Oh, thank you.
Other than myself, I mean.
I mean, do you normally sail, Saltja?
Oh, yes. I'm a very big believer in books and the study of knowledge, but one must keep their physical prowess good at all times. What better way than sailing the high seas with beautiful women?
You know, there we can agree. 100%.
Now we'll put a pin in both of you if that's okay. Rhys,
Yeah.
walking away. What you doing now, buddy? What you doing?
So there's this gentleman here. What is he up to? What is he...
He's my favorite. Roll me a perception. I want a perception from you, please.
Perception. Yes. What are my dice doing? That's a nat 20 again.
Okay. He is a, let me be specific so I am not wrong later. I believe they are a half-orc. That is the wrong stat sheet.
How
There.
handsome. On a scale of 1 to 10, how handsome.
Let me find him. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. He is a half-orc. And he is girth. Absolute massive man. Like, massive. Broad shoulders. He's wearing shorts and a very snug vest that barely covers his chest. And the buttons are hanging on for dear life. And he has plates upon plates of food around him. And he seems very focused on this food that is around him. And there's a little journal that he happens to be writing in.
Okay. I'm just gonna nonchalantly meander around. I'm gonna hop a squat right chair. And I want to see what he's writing.
Okay. So are you trying to stealth again?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a roll, please.
Okay. Ooh. 10.
Okay. You don't even get a couple steps close to him before he automatically goes, if you're trying to see what I'm doing, I don't want you to. I don't want anyone around me.
Rhys kind of puts his hands up, kind of like in a defensive. Oh, hello, Daddy. Oh, my.
Essentially, I'm not going to lie, that's kind of... I didn't have a better token, but yeah.
Oh my. Oh my.
With like
Kind
a
of
little
puts-
vest and shorts.
Yeah, Rhys kind of puts his hands up. He's like, sorry, didn't mean to, but, do you fancy a pint?
No, I don't.
Well, how important is what you're doing?
He's gonna slam his pencil down onto his journal and look over it. He's gonna turn and look at you. He does have these like infinite like blue emerald eyes. They're almost like a teal.
Okay.
And he is
Daddy.
he is looking at you and going, and what is your goal? You trying to waste?
I can't have a conversation with you?
No.
I mean, you look fairly busy, but I mean, I'm trying to make friends, you know?
I'm not here for friends.
No business then.
I'm here for myself.
I mean, that's fair. I think maybe all of us are on here for ourselves. But just sorry for disturbing you. if you do want a pint, just hit me up.
Good luck with what you're looking for. As you
Okay.
walk away, by the way.
Yeah.
Also, it's rude to try to make ignorant small talk without asking names.
Oh, sorry. Apologies. My name is Rhys. What's your name?
Tiny.
Tiny.
I
Your name is Tiny. Well, nice to meet you, Tiny.
wish to say it was nice to meet you. But he
Again.
makes a little signal to like shoo.
Okay. He's a little dejected.
As you're walking where you were, right there, you hear a squawk from above your head. Ah! Failure!
He shoots a death glare at the parrot.
Ah! Got any crackers? Ah!
And he's gonna shake his head and walk over to the bar.
Fantastic. And as you walk to the bar, to give you guys an idea of time at the moment, it is the sun is starting to touch on the horizon. You guys did arrive around an early dinner time, mid dinner time. So the sun, the sky is starting to get blanketed with oranges, and the sun is going to set soon.
Okay.
Just to give you guys a context of time.
Ah, the best part of the day. The sky's on fire.
Essentially, yes, the sky is on fire. Rhys, I'd like
Yeah.
a perception as you approach the bartender, please.
Thank you.
And I am missing a being.
Perception. That's a 13.
Okay, fantastic. As you approach, you hear a slight grumbling, like, it's still not fixed. Ah, yes. How can I assist you?
Other than a pint, could you ask or answer a question for me?
I've got a lot of questions, lad. I've got a lot of answers to questions, lad.
So,
What can I do you for?
one of the passengers mentioned something about like apparitions. What is that?
First time on the Grand Shanty, lad.
Indeed.
Are you afraid?
No.
Then you don't need to worry.
S-
What would you
so-
like to drink?
It pauses for a second. So you're saying there's ghosts on this ship?
There's a lot of things on the ship, lad.
I can't believe it. The size of the scale of the ship. I believe it. What do you got? What do you got for
He will
drinks?
slide over the menu. And he also adds, I do have ales and mead and such, but these are what we're known for.
And what is on the menu?
The menu is over in the journal. So he signals it's menu 2. So there is Porgman's grog, testing fate, and Styx rummage.
Okay. Can't go wrong with a nice grog. I will order that. I will order 1 grog, please.
He will take your coin. He will give you the change. And you can roll a perception too if you'd like to notice his fingers. But he is huh?
That's a nat 1 on perception.
You do not notice. You think this is a fully 10-fingered man. You think he has 2 legs too. Um,
So what is change for 1 gold? For
1 gold from 6 copper, I believe, is
9
I'm bad at
silver,
math.
4
Wait.
copper.
Yes, thank you. I'm bad at math. We're going to
4 copper and how many silver?
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So he will hand you the grog and he'll tell you, well, feel free to take up an empty chair at whatever empty table you like, unless you've made friends. You can join a table with friends, and if you want food, one of our loving waitstaff, he signals over to Sala over here or Bart over here. They can help you out with getting food. But enjoy.
Thank you. He's gonna step off, and he's gonna take a seat here.
All right, and I'll put a pin in you real quick. You have a similar view of ringers as the others, but I am going to jump over to the others. Bart does approach both of you, and it just kind of checks up on both of you. Hi, hello. How are y'all doing? Everything okay? Do you need food, snacks, a room for the night?
I would love a salty snack.
Well, we got sardines for free and peanuts for free. But we've also got a bunch of food that our chef's well known for.
I think she was looking for a man based on that comment.
No, I wasn't. What an assumption. Is that what you're looking for?
Naturally.
You know, there's one right over there. And it's just like nod over at Rhys.
I look and then I look away very dismissively.
Does Rhys notice? Can I roll perception to see if like I notice
know
them looking?
That we're talking about you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm here for the
Okay.
drama.
Will your titties
Perception. That's a 17.
And I have a combating. Give me a second.
I wasn't trying to be secretive.
Never mind. Then you totally hear them, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We're only like, what, 15 feet away?
Yeah.
No,
about
not
15
even.
feet.
Yeah, y'all are about like 10 feet, give or take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he seems far too lacking for my taste.
Wow.
Not horny enough.
Well, how do you
Not
know?
horny
You've never...
enough.
See? What if he is horny enough? You wouldn't know.
You don't see horns protruding from his brow. Definitely not horny enough.
Oh. That kind.
And Rhys kind of like is confused for a second what the tiefling meant, and then just kind of like, oh, horns. Okay, he like touches his head a little bit, kind of runs a couple fingers through his hair.
Anyways,
Oh my god, I'm crying. Yes, anyways.
if there's like a salted meat hen pie, I would love one.
He shows the menu. Our specials are usually the deep sea crab cakes, and our shrimp plate is very famous, and we've got the rice and peas, and I mean, Sam is known for going out and catching the sharks in the morning, and that's what gets us our, like, steaks, and we've got a 2-for-1 on the giant crabs. We caught a lot of them. And I think our specials today are a seafood crepe and roasted jerk chicken.
I think the seafood crepe would just hit perfect.
All right, that'll be 5 silver.
And they will float over.
Oh wow, are you like blessed, ma'am?
No. But I am a
Oh.
cleric.
Oh.
So I guess a little blessed.
I'm a cleric. I'm a little blessed. Damn.
I mean, the sea bestows her blessings to all, but I guess me a little bit more.
She is a cruel and beautiful mistress.
That she is.
looks over at you, Salt, and just, and you, lovely?
What's the most expensive thing you have on the menu?
Well, that'll be technically our giant crab, but we've got the deal for 2 for 1.
So is the
second-
giant crab available or is it not?
It is, but you get 2 for the price of 1, so technically it's a deal.
All right.
Okay, would you like that?
I said all right.
Oh, sure, that'll be 7 silver.
Just like very casually just opens my, lapel and pulls out with a great flourish the coin and kind of just delicately drops it into the hand without making any skin contact.
He kind of bows and he, did you give him exact or?
Exact.
All right. He bows. I'll put those in and I'll be right back. And he does turn to you, Rhys. Would you like anything to drink, sir? Any salty snacks? The free ones we have are sardines and peanuts.
I heard that you got crab cakes. Is that right?
Aye, we do. We're famous for our crab cakes.
I'll have those, please.
Alrighty, that'll be 3 silver, please.
Wonderful. He'll just kind of sip his grog and just kind of take in a bit more of the ship.
So he's gonna wander away. You guys have paid. You guys have gotten your change. He's going to go grab your food, put the order in, all that jazz. As you guys are taking a notice, there seems to be a new figure at the back of the ship. I forgot its fucking name. That's the bow. This is the
stern.
Stern.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not used to being on a boat. But at the stern of the ship, there appears to be a new figure.
They came out of a door?
Yes. But you guys looking back see that she is very regally sitting next to a parrot that's just sitting on the railing. Can I have perceptions from you guys?
Sure.
5.
Why? Oh my god. 7.
Sick.
Oh god. Oh.
I'd say we're pretty obtuse.
Yeah, yep. Y'all just think that y'all see her and see the giant hat and the feather in her cap and think she's just sitting next to this.
Feather in the cap.
Oh no,
Okay.
Danji immediately knows that's the captain.
Okay.
Life
fantastic.
experience.
Okay.
Yeah, like
I'm just saying what you
Rhys-
guys perceive.
Yeah.
yeah.
You said this is a female character that we see?
Yes.
I know what's
you
behind
guys-
those doors.
Yes, you guys can see she is a female. She is a tiefling, and she appears to be sitting next to this parrot. Her cap is on. She has a well-worn but very neat and clean jacket on her. But you guys can't tell what the jacket is or anything beyond what I've just described. But that is what you
Seems pretty suspicious, wouldn't you say?
Why not horny enough for you?
No, it just seems really suspicious they have a woman president of the boat.
I'm sorry, did you just call it a president? Are you
Yeah.
sure that you sail?
Yeah, Rhys also kind of like
President?
looks over. He kind of like squints his eyes and looks a little suspicious over at Salt.
President.
Yeah, the pirate resident who runs the ship, the president.
No.
No,
No.
That's not what it's
Absolutely
called.
not. You!
that's not what it's called.
Just come over here. You're much more intelligent to speak to. And Danji will get up and like walk over and kick Salt's feet off of the chair and pull the chair out with her feet.
I literally will look just
Ooh.
horrified that I've been done such a disservice in response. I won't. I have really good abs, so I'm gonna actually just keep my legs suspended, just in wait
Can
for the
I-
chair to reappear.
Can I have a...
Sure.
I'm going to say athletics, and for Danji, I'm going to say a strength.
14.
Okay.
I'm saying that you can pull the chair out. I'm just gonna
16.
keep my legs out. I'm
Yep.
relaxing.
Mm.
I'm trying to see how far the chair gets pulled out.
Oh,
Oh
inappropriate
no,
amount.
no. Yeah,
Yep.
and I won't try to stop the chair. I'm just
Oh,
gonna
okay.
keep on
Never
relaxing
mind then.
without the chair. Like I
Never
already
mind.
told everyone, physical and mental.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
some
then
kind
I'm
of
good.
mental. Who the jury is still out on to whether it's positive.
Okay.
So,
Never mind.
yeah.
Continue.
Rhys pulls up to the table. I'm gonna echo the sentiments of this fine lady here. Have you ever even sailed?
Yes. Many, many times. Under many, many moons.
And have you never heard them called captain?
It's actually
It's-
commander.
I feel like
Um,
that's a very archaic word.
No, it's
Miss-
standard.
It's not.
You guys are approached as you guys are having this discussion. Sorry.
Alright, at this point I will actually like put my feet on the deck and stand up and take a step away from the person who approached.
Oh,
A little
okay.
close, don't you think?
Well, can't help but overhear that y'all having a disagreement about our commander up there.
But
He looks
still,
plenty horny.
not a president.
Yeah,
It's the
she's
captain.
commander, actually.
Oh,
She ain't
Commander.
no- Yeah,
Apologies.
she ain't no captain. She is a commander for the... Hold on. Blip, 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 blip. She's a commander for the Navy. Got the ship after she looted out some pirates.
Marvelous. I love that. I love this story you've shared with us. You say she is not a pirate herself, is what you're saying.
Nah,
This
She
is a
ain't no-
navy ship.
not anymore. She's retired.
Oh,
Fucking
good.
wuss.
Oh, okay.
That is
She-
vastly less sus, thank
Yeah, she got it taken down some famous pirates. Don't know y'all have ever heard of Captain Ironguts.
What?
Roll history!
Sorry, I was just gonna say roll history.
Sorry.
17.
Beautiful.
12.
10.
Oh, Danji, give me advantage, by the way.
Yay.
You live on a fucking ship.
Nat 20.
Oh, really? Oh, shit, wow. Okay.
It's about
didn't
time I
expect that.
rolled something high.
Literally
Okay.
anything good.
Sorry, I was like, wait a minute, you live on a ship. You have advantage on this history. Tell me again your numbers, please, so I can give out tidbits of info.
17. I should get advantage too. I read books. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
Oh.
Rhys has been on is a part of a pirate crew, but I mean,
You're part of a pirate crew?
yeah, I
You-
have it written. I have it written in his backstory that he
I
is
haven't
part of
had
it.
time. I apologize.
That's
I
okay.
will give you advantage as well.
Okay.
Anybody living on a ship will get advantage.
Okay. So
Sorry.
that's slightly better. That's 18.
Okay. 18, 20, and
17.
17. Okay. For the nat 20, I'm going to give you... actually, for the 17, I'm going to start with the lower number first. You guys have heard of Captain Ironguts. You guys know that he was the infamous pirate captain of the Pig's Whistle. And that he was known to scour the seas for his treasure, and he was known to be ruthless but very benevolent. He wasn't a cruel person, and that's about all you know. But you know that he fell several years ago, almost 6-7 years ago. He he was beaten, but you're unsure of the story. Danji,
Mm-hmm.
you are very much aware of who Captain Ironguts is. The man is a fucking legend. Absolute wild. It was said that he controlled a magical ship known as the Pig's Whistle. That he could have a crew of 10 do what a crew of 50 could do on this massive ship. But you are unsure of how. Some people say ghosts. Some people say he had magic abilities. Some people say the goddess of the sea himself bestowed blessings, and that Fate's mistress was his lover. And you also know that he was not stopped by anybody in the army, but mutiny is what killed him.
I suppose if she wants to take credit, who's gonna stop her?
I mean, stories goes that she still had to put up a fight.
I suppose.
What are you all doing here?
Well, I was enjoying my evening.
Yes,
Listening
was
to
I.
fine music, drinking fine grog, and having some sort of a conversation. But now you're here.
Ah, you
So,
all,
what do you want?
just, seeing the new people on deck. You know, get to know everybody since I'm out here on my fishing vacation. Trying to
Ah,
catch
lovely.
myself a big old shark, you know?
Ah, lovely. A fishing trip sounds nice.
Yeah, and what are you all doing here?
I'm just trying to kick my feet up for a little while. I'm on leave. My own captain gave me a little bit of time off, and here I am.
You have enough gold to stay here?
Well, how much is a room?
You may have to talk to the waitstaff, but mine is about 5 gold a night.
Mere pennies.
It's fine.
Yeah. So, you pirates yourselves?
You see, I'm more of a puzzle. I like a good mystery. Like currently the mystery of why it's any of your business.
Yeah.
Rhys loves that comeback.
I smile, but I try to hide it.
Oh, love Danji. I, the DM, love Danji. That was, you know what? You have a DM inspiration. Put that down, please. That was great. I am absolutely here for that.
But
Oh,
for real, you
can
don't
either
work
use
for the
that-
ship.
Mhm.
You're just being nosy.
I'm trying to make friends, miss.
By asking benign questions as to our finances, how long we're going to be, you are casing us.
You say casing, it's me making acquaintances. I've been here a week or so.
That sounds
I
like a
am.
personal problem.
I'm thoroughly enjoying this conversation as well. So I'm going to use Mage Hand to tap him on the back of his shoulder to get him to turn around.
Okay. Which shoulder do you tap him on?
I'd say the right one so that he looks away from the group.
Okay. He is going to go ahead and absolutely turn around as it gets tapped.
Whoa. And since we're not like in combat or anything, I'm gonna just quickly throw minor illusion in front of where his face will snap back to when he looks back at us. And I want it to be like a kind of gory image of like flesh peeling off of a skull while it's on fire and just the skin is melting off its face.
Okay. I can accept this. While you guys are still at the table.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One moment. I need new dice. Fuck. I need to go get other dice. As he turns back, he screams. absolutely screams, like jumps back, falls back down.
Marvelous. So obviously I can't. I just the minor illusion's gone, and now I'm just laughing hysterically.
I go up to so he's fallen on the ground.
Yes, he has
So-
fallen on the ground.
I'm gonna help him up, and I'm gonna try to pickpocket him.
Okay. I will need a sleight of hand.
Okay. That is a 18.
Okay. Give me one moment, and I will tell you. I need new dice. Give me a moment. I'll tell you exactly what you pickpocket. You do successfully pickpocket him. He does not notice.
Yes.
But he does accept your hand.
Okay.
You saw that, right? You saw that.
Saw what?
We all saw the illusion
We
thing?
we did. I think Danji's just playing coy. I'm saying
Okay,
to you
sure,
as
sure.
a player.
Okay.
Um,
Yes, scary, yeah. You're right, chap. Pull
you
him up
magic
to his feet.
users.
Yeah,
So you-
those darn magic users, and I kind of give bombastic side eye to the tiefling.
And at the same time, several things happen. The bird has flown down, and he squawks rather loudly. Wah! Is there trouble? Is there trouble? Is there trouble?
Now we're fine. We're fine.
Ah, Captain, there's trouble! Ah!
I have helped the guy up to his feet and kind of give him a pat on the shoulder.
Yep. By the way, you take 2 gold.
Thank you.
Thank you. And you guys, if you look toward where the parrot is squawking at, you guys now see full-bodied this commander who is sitting in a wheelchair with no legs.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant Dan.
Oh my god! Afuera. Done with you. Kicking you off the boat. Oh my god.
So, are there ramps on the boat?
So let me explain, because y'all are about to witness this. But she let me finish describing. So as you guys look, she is, very. You can tell it is a commander's uniform, but it's not navy colors anymore. It seems to be almost pirate colors, but it is a navy uniform she is wearing. But it's a greens and reds and golds. It's not what you recognize as this country's naval colors. And as she approaches these stairs, you see her grab either side of the railing and lift herself off of the floor, and using only her hands, like, support herself and quote-unquote walk down these steps, using just, like, sheer muscle down these steps, like, using the railing.
Danji is looking.
Muscle mommy.
And she rolls very quickly, by the way, on over. Hoots, what's this about trouble? And as you guys are now seeing her up close, so do you guys know those female bodybuilders?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Her arms are that. Like, you can see it through her jacket.
Mommy.
As if I were in a desert, finally I have a drink.
Oh my gosh.
We were
Is there a
having
problem?
a lovely evening, and then this gentleman here came up asking as to our finances, how long we were staying, where we were staying. By and all, it was very rude.
Salt, I imagine you're not distracted by mommy, Commander.
Not even slightly.
Can I have you roll a perception? Just you, please.
19.
You notice that the little... God, what is he again? Halfling. The halfling is apparently trying to make himself seem a little smaller. Like, he's trying not to be seen by the captain, almost. Like, the commander.
No, that's not sus at all.
Yeah. So, only you see that. The commander will look over at the group and look at, to this man. Ah! Tukich, are you annoying other guests? No, ma'am. No, not at all. Ah, yes. Well then. I apologize, but if guests asked you to leave them alone, I do believe, as a guest yourself, you should know you wouldn't want to be disturbed if they're disturbed. Right. I'll go on and get more drinks then. Excuse me. And, he bolts. This little man's legs are fucking running.
Good. Done with that little woo.
And the commander will look at everybody. Welcome aboard the Grand Shanty. I apologize for that. Is there anything I can do to make the stay pleasant?
Well, you've already made the stay at least 200% more pleasant with that little man gone.
I'm very much glad for that. All pirates, sailors, and common folk are welcome here, and should you need a room for the night, Sala will assist you in finding quarters.
I appreciate that.
Is this our food coming to the table?
Yes. Bart is quietly trying not to be noticed by the commander and just putting food on the table.
So, has the you said the commander introduced her with her name already when she came over?
No, she is not.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will casually just kind of get a little closer. I'll kind of do a really smart bow and introduce myself. Hi, thank you so much for having me aboard your lovely craft. My name is Saltja. Saltja Faungahd. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Ah, Saltja. I apologize. I don't get much out off my ship. I am Commander Artimesia Faulistus. It is a pleasure. To my people who live on pirate ships, roll me a history.
Why? That's a nat one.
You have no idea.
Oh wait, no. Even if I roll a nat one, do I still get
What's
advantage?
your... You know what? Yeah, let's give y'all advantage, because you guys
Okay.
do live on the ships, you guys...
No, it's a nat 20.
Okay. Danji?
Another nat 20.
Beautiful. The two of you recognize Commander, the full name, Commander Artimesia Faulistus, an impeccable Navy record of just ferrying people across. She's been known to capture pirates and even vouch for their release into community service. She has been known to have to kill more violent pirates, and you guys are well aware. And she is the famous name that is known to have recuperated and quote-unquote taken down Iron Gut. However, the stories you heard were that she did not take down Iron Gut, but she took down the party that mutinied him and had them sent to jail. And through your history roll, since it was so good, you guys had heard that she had been gifted, a ship. But you guys then never heard of anything from her again. You heard that she had retired.
I'm sorry.
It is a true pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure's all mine to have y'all aboard my ship. You all look like quite a group.
Danji will get up, and she will reach out a misty hand. I'm sorry, did you say your name was Faultless?
It was indeed, ma'am, and she'll shake the misty hand.
Delighted to meet you.
Ah,
My
well,
flute fell.
huh?
I said faultless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hopefully you guys find everything up to par here. If you need anything at all, my quarters are right over there. Feel free to knock, and
I
hope you
do, in
guys-
fact, need something right away.
Oh, and what do you need, sir?
You see, I've ordered this meal, and 2 came out for the price of 1. I think perhaps you could join us.
I
Smooth
would be
ass
honored.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
would be honored to. I have, and she looks over at the setting sun. I have a little bit of time until I have another engagement, so I will happily join you all.
Delightful.
Take a
We
seat.
will reseat
Yeah.
ourselves.
So she just rolls up her chair, and the parrot's gonna go, "Ah! Food for hoots, food for hoots."
I'll grab one of the lemons off the plate. Toss it, bird.
Ah! Not the lemons. And the commander's going to laugh. Hoots, darling. I apologize. He likes to pretend he's a parrot. Hoots, please.
Hey,
Ah!
Awkward.
it's not a real parrot?
Oh, he is, but he doesn't actually talk like that. Ah!
Are we looking
I
at
like
a
my fun,
naked?
Commander.
Are we looking at a naked Aarakocra?
There's my guess.
Oh my god.
No, you guys are looking at what is a parrot. But she kind of looks at him and looks at the group and is just like, doesn't actually have to talk like that. He likes to pretend to squawk to get food from people. Hoots, please. Ah, Commander, you're spoiling my fun. Hey,
I can
Hey!
appreciate the grift.
right? You
As
wanna hear
one
something
grifter
good?
to another, I appreciate it.
Ah, I like you. You're smart. Want to hear something?
Sure.
What did the ocean say to the pirate?
What?
Nothing. It just waved.
I wonder if parrot tastes a lot like chicken.
You'll have to see me to find out.
Oh, whoa.
The captain.
Danji, if I could
Sorry.
cut into your conversation with the pet over here for just a brief moment. It seems that the chair I'm sitting in isn't quite as comfortable as I was hoping. I think it's a little too low for
We
how
should
tall I am.
switch!
Would you mind switching chairs?
Yeah,
with
she
me?
immediately stands up. Like, the chair clatters behind her. And immediately she moves over.
Oh, that's so much better. Thank you very much for accommodating.
Anytime, Saltja.
Y'all are surrounding this poor little waiter. Let me just move him.
No, he's the main course.
Ah,
I mean, nobody's asked which way he swings, so I mean. Oh
not
my god.
cannibalism if he's not a tiefling.
Oh my god. All right, let's try to get back on this train. So I imagine you guys have
Technically, it's
rather
a boat.
good time.
I mean, we could reenact the Franklin expedition in the Canadian wilderness.
Oh.
Cannibalism.
I have restarted. Jesus Christ. So as you guys are sitting and having conversation, by the way, let's do something, because I love you guys dearly and I want this role play to happen, but I'm keeping an eye on the time. So what I want is a performance from all of you to see how this goes. Because a small amount of time is going to pass.
Performance?
Yes.
18.
Okay.
A 4.
A 12.
Okay. Fantastic. So conversations go really, really well. Danji, I imagine you're flirting.
Oh, hardcore.
5 seconds.
What can I say? I've made it a career of pleasing captains.
She's very receptive to that. And she seems to be getting along quite well, as well with you, Salt. Rhys, she's got no problem with you, but the parrot keeps bothering you by telling you dad jokes. But they're all pirate themed. Some of them include, what has 8 arms, 8 legs, and 8 eyes? 8 pirates!
Pirates. You know, contrary to what you may think, Rhys actually enjoys a good pirate dad joke.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Well, the performance was for the captain. You're not getting a lot of screen time with the captain, if you would say. You're getting
That's
it
fine.
mostly with Hoots Magoo.
Oh yeah, and I want to interject real quick that all of my screen time that I'm getting with the captain is open-ended questions that force conversation to take place between her and Danji.
Absolutely. And I will give you some tidbits of what conversation does kind of come up. Story does come up about her legs. I imagine somebody does ask about, yay, what happened to your legs? Blah, blah, blah. She
Feeling
does
caught
confess
online.
to you guys that she lost her legs fighting the mutiny of Captain Iron Guts. She took them down, but she lost her legs in the process. That she decided she just wanted a quiet life and a safe haven for pirates. And that's why she built the Grand Shanty. Now, as this conversation is going on, and the sun is slowly coming down. Where did I put him? Thank you, NPC. Thank you. That's the wrong NPC. Give me 5 seconds. I grabbed the wrong one. That's my bad. As the sun is slowly starting to set, it's working its way down the sky. A gentleman does approach, and he looks he is a tiefling as well. Kind of a skinny twig of a man. And he looks a little bit like the captain. He goes, this, I'm so sorry to bother, but they're causing more damage. Oh, god damn it.
So, how bookish is this new guy?
Let me describe him. One moment, please. So this, he seems to be slightly older than her, but he is rail thin physique. And he is holding a staff walking stick. And his posture is incredibly straight and narrow. But he has little goggles that he has on his forehead, and he is wearing a chef's jacket and an apron as well. So you guys can guesstimate that he is the ship's cook.
Huh. This goes against everything I believe. You've heard the turn of phrase, never to trust a skinny cook, yet the food is just divine here.
That it
Six
is.
Six is gonna look up, because I imagine you're not being subtle.
Oh, absolutely not.
hold on, 5 seconds. Hold on, I forgot. Oh wow, alright. Six looks at you and automatically blushes. And he stammers just a little bit. Thank you, I've got a condition. Sadly, can't gain any weight. And he, like, taps his ribs and signals to the staff. Need some help because of the illness. I'm so sorry. I know you're having a good time, sister, but the worms are causing quite distress down below. I think they need to be addressed sooner rather than later. I think a job posting would be good. We need to do something or the ship will sink. Commander's gonna kind of sigh, look a little sadly at Danji, and look at her brother and be like, I will see what can be done, brother. Styx will kind of nod and hurry over, giving a wave to the group and, like, a little bow, like, hey. And he will be seen writing over on a board that is over here. And as you guys take in, the sun is almost, to the edge of the horizon, like halfway through. There are stars starting to dot the sky. The commander looks at mostly at Danji, but the whole group. I'm so sorry, but it seems not only do I have work, but my previous engagement is about to surface. I hope you all enjoy.
So you said worms before you go.
Yes. We seem to have inquired an issue. Hull worms on the cargo deck. They've been eating away at the...
Looking around the group, I kind of look at Danji and myself and I say, well, at least some of us here seem to be practical fighters in a capacity. I think we could help you with your issue. Danji, do you think you could help this beautiful woman with an issue?
I could
Something
help
that may put her in debt to you, slightly,
with
perhaps?
many things. I would love to go below your decks.
Damn!
That's smooth.
So fucking smooth. Damn! Airdoon is not this smooth.
Berdoon is a pious man.
I'm here for Danji, damn. Hold on. Yeah, let's go. That was a good roll. Good job, dice. The captain's gonna look at you, kind of look you up and down. How about this? If you guys are able to take care of the worm problem, I'll give you guys free room and board here.
Sounds like a plan, Wheels.
Done deal.
Please don't call me Wheels.
That's
Commander,
so
fine.
rude.
But, I must get going. The time is nigh, and I'd rather not be down here. I will see you all soon. Danji, do you have your misty hand still out and about?
No.
Okay, hold
But
on.
if she goes
What's-
to, like,
No,
What's your-
no,
what's-
no,
what's
I
your
got
question,
this.
really?
Shh. No, I got this. Shh. DM can be creative. I got this.
I like it.
She is gonna look at Danji, and you know how usually, you know when a gentleman grabs a girl's hand and all that jazz?
Mhm.
But seeing as Danji is sort of like the captain in that regard, she's gonna instead gently put her index finger right under Danji's chin and kind of give it like a little tap, kind of tilt it up a little, and she's gonna bow her head a little bit. I shall see you all soon then. And with that, the captain's gonna wheel away.
Hmm.
As soon as she's gone, I'm gonna turn. Is the bird leaving too?
No, the bird is staying and is now best friends with Rhys.
Great.
Cool. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna turn to Danji and just like very casually, like hand on like upper arm, just gently, like as you with a friend do. You're welcome.
So, like, as you go to do that, you just, like, literally touch your tits. Like, you go for arm, and it's just boop.
Whatever.
Um,
It's person, whatever.
as this happened, Hoots does lift up off your shoulder, Rhys, where he had
Okay.
been happily talking with you, and goes, "Wah! Show's gonna start. All the friends are appearing. Have some fun. Talk some friends. See you soon."
Danji just looks at Saltja, it's like, seriously?
I'm not
Unhand
familiar
me.
with the female physique. I am very sorry that I've touched you there, but again, it's body. It's whatever.
Sure.
Sorry, but indifferent.
That's fine.
All right. And the sun has now hit underneath the horizon.
It is the
And
sad part of the day. The sky is no longer on fire.
But something appears to be happening. Wow. Go. Something appears to be happening on the ship. Give me a quick second because I need to set something up. All of a sudden, from Ringer up on the bow, she calls out, "And it's time to welcome out the rest of our crew. Everybody join in and sing along." And let me make sure that it all comes up because there's a reason I have music here.
By Wellerman!
No singing for me.
What?
There was a ship that put to sea.
Play.
The name of the ship was a ship that put to sea.
Oh, it's playing twice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Jesus, I hate my audio. The one game where I need my audio and it's being a bitch. Hate it.
It's okay.
Let me know. Is it being normal?
Yes.
Yes? It's being
Yes.
normal?
Yes.
Fantastic. I need to lower it significantly. Okay, there we go. That should be a good volume. Everybody good?
Yeah.
Hey.
Fantastic. So as she begins to sing, a lot, and I mean a lot of people begin to appear. Apparitions appear upon the ship. And start working the ship. And they are singing along, call and repeating, along with Ringer. And they're just easily. This place had maybe 6 workers from what you guys had seen, 4 workers technically. All of a sudden, there's over 50 ghosts. All of them just singing along with Ringer, working. Some of them are cleaning the ship deck. Others are doing repairs. They are just there. Absolutely there. And it is a spectacle to behold.
Danji kind of kicks Saltja. We're on the boat. We're on his
Rhys.
boat.
I have read way more adventurous things in books than I'm experiencing tonight here.
So... Okay. Rhys is kind of gonna look around and be like, okay, yeah, that's all fine and well. He wants to go back to that trunk earlier, and, he's gonna take the opportunity to try and pickpocket, or,
Now that there's even more people.
Well, I mean,
As-
it's somewhat dark.
As you go past, could you just do me a favor? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Right there, back on that spot, please.
Yeah.
You're gonna get stopped by this ghost, and he's gonna wave at you.
I'm just gonna wave back friendly, give a nice smile and a wink.
He's gonna smile right back and hold out his hand, hey. He doesn't say anything, but he's just kind of silently
puts out his hand as in to shake.
yes. His hand goes right
Okay.
if you decide to shake it.
I was gonna shake it anyway.
It goes right through you, and he kind of looks at it sadly and looks at you and goes, and he like points up at his smile and hello.
And Rhys is gonna just kind of again give a small wave and a nod and a smile and a
Okay.
finger gun, and make he's doing his best to like keep an eye out for like who is in his line sight, like how sneakily can he try and lockpick this trunk.
You are vaguely aware that this ghost is watching you,
Okay,
but you can go ahead and try to lockpick.
I'm gonna look up at the ghost and kind of do shh, kind of do a shh kind of motion.
So you're not doing like we saw you leave the table to do this, yes?
I mean, you saw him leave, but you don't know why he left.
I mean, I will say you're right there.
You're 10 feet away.
Oh
Yeah,
shit! So
you're
like,
not
there's
far
literally
away.
there's
No,
literally
No,
that-
it's just open.
That's
open.
what you.
It's like a net for the under part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you being on a ship know that is just access to get all the way to put cargo all the way in the cargo hold. It's a cargo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's flat.
Gotcha. Okay. I have big brain fart. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
As a seasoned sailor, I'm sure you know.
Just do me a favor real fast.
Yeah.
Would you try opening the trunk?
I can try to open it. Yes. But I vaguely remember you said that there was a lock on it.
There was a lock. I never said it was locked.
Oh. Okay.
Pringles, are you stuck in the bag?
So yes, I'm going to try and open the trunk.
And it opens.
Okay.
Inside, what you find are pineapples and mangoes.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Fancies a
They
fine
seem to
mango.
be- They seem to be extra fruit for garnishes.
Okay. He's not mad about it. Like, hey, it's food. It's fresh fruit. He likes a fancy mango. So he's just gonna, I don't know, he's just gonna swipe one.
Alrighty. Real quick, as this is going on, Danji, can I have a perception from you, sweetheart?
In just a moment.
You're
Oh,
not
Danji stepped
Danji.
away? Oh, no.
I'm back.
Huh?
Pringles got
Okay.
himself out of the bag handle. We're fine.
Oh, okay.
15.
You notice that, at the stern, the commander seems to be motherfucker.
Okay.
There we go. Pause that. Sorry. There we go. I had to adjust the music for a second. So across the way at the stern, you see that the commander is talking to a well-built ghost. I'd like you to roll a history to see if you could recognize this ghost.
Dirty 20.
It's Captain Ironguts himself.
What? Do they look like an amicable conversation?
They look like they're old friends. They look like they're friends and they're talking very excitedly. What was your perception roll again?
Dirty 20? Oh, no, my perception was 15, I think.
15? Okay, never mind. So you see that it's an amicable, it looks like old friend conversation. And with that roll, that's about all you can see.
That's quite the surprise.
And, Salt. There's a voice from up above you that is not Ringer's. Aren't you a tall drink of water? Hello there, friend.
Who goes there?
Hello there.
I thought you're what, the ghost is talking to me?
Yes, Ringers is. I'm gonna say Ringers is over here singing with the ghostly band behind her. But this ghost is leaning over the railing, looking down at you. I very much like your clothing.
The less you wear, the easier it is to move.
Well, I can understand that. Still didn't save me from my impending doom.
Okay.
So, are you visiting here?
Yeah, just trying to find a way to get wet. You know, wet the old whistle.
With drink, with people, with sleep?
Yeah, all of the above, in all manner of speaking.
Well, Styx is one to wet his whistle with other.
Yeah. I gathered as much already. I have a fear of breaking such a fine fellow, however.
Ah, yes. He's rather delicate, but tougher than he looks. Works hard. I don't know if I can do introductions, but my name is Volda. You can roll a history. Both of you. Danji, you can too if you want, but you can roll a history for me, Salt.
Alright, that's a 22.
Beautiful. You recognize the name from your storybooks as the name of the spiritual advisor that was known to console pirates. And she was last seen with Captain Ironguts, actually.
So what are you doing around these parts?
Oh, well, I died here.
Yeah, but you don't have to linger here forever. You can be helpful towards other pirates, no?
No, we're rather bound here. Do you not know the story?
I know very well of the story, but I also know who you are, and I know you're a spiritual advisor. And of course, I've been looking for one myself, so if I can recruit you somehow.
Sadly, I'm bound to this ship. Well, not so much the ship. And she'll, play very coy, put a finger to her lips. There's a lot more going on here than what's being said, but I can't say much. You'd have to talk to Ironguts over there.
No, you're bound to the captain here, the commander, whatever her name is. I get it. I'm a quick study. I read a lot of books.
No, I'm not bound to her either. It's a little more complicated. Fate's mistress is quite involved.
Danji.
Yes.
This woman ghost is talking to me. Do you wanna Ben, please?
Oh, no, you seem like you're having such a marvelous conversation. It is perfectly, you're doing well, sweetie.
Okay. You were saying?
Well, I think you need to talk to Captain Ironguts on why we're here, but we can't really leave. We appear every day, at dawn and at dusk, singing, for about an hour.
Huh.
What a way to not
Well,
live.
I suppose that there are worse the life of a person, place, or thing, such as being on this boat many days in a row on purpose as a guest.
Well, I mean, she signals to everybody else. Most of them don't really know what's going on, except for myself and the captain. And Bob! Bob, for some reason over there, sort of knows what's going on, but he can't talk. It's rather upsetting. And
What about
she's
that
like,
one? Points over in the general direction of this direction over here.
Oh, him. Oh, yeah. It was a voyage gone wrong where he got eaten by a sea turtle or something or other. Turtle dragon, I believe, was the situation. He got eaten. He's just a general prick. He doesn't do anything on the ship, but he stands up here and tries reciting his gross fan fictions, but thankfully nobody can hear him.
Such a shame.
Yes, rather shame. Rather glad we can't hear him, though. But, are you all curious about,
Oh no,
Someone-
I'm well past the curious point in my life.
Ah. I get it now. Thank you. But, if it's alright, I'm gonna put a pin in you two real fast. Rhys, are you hanging out with Bob, honey?
Is that the burly pirate? that
Yeah,
I
he waved
finger
when
gunned?
his name was shouted at.
Yeah. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a small little knife and start peeling at the mango and start eating it and just kind of. Oh, where are you from originally? It's a Ghostbusters reference.
Bob's gonna signal to the ship.
Oh, are you mute? Do you not speak?
He nods.
Ah. Well, my name's Rhys. Nice to meet you.
He smiles and gives a thumbs up.
Okay. How, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cute is Bob?
He's a ghost.
But
That
on a
doesn't
scale
matter.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, it doesn't matter. On a scale of 1 to 10.
He is, you can tell he lived a life of hard labor. He's got a stubble, wearing a little bandana. He's got longish, kind of Orlando Bloomish hair, but with a bandana on him. Well-built shoulders, like his upper body's got them. He didn't skip out on arm day. His legs are fine. Skipped leg day every now and again, but he's tanned, well-built for,
So
for
Ghost
ghost.
Daddy.
But you could tell if he shaved that stubble, he'd have a baby face.
Okay.
It's like happy face,
Okay.
kind of cute.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. He finds him cute. Too bad he's a ghost, but you know, it won't stop me.
Y'all are thirsty on this ship, damn.
Look, I really want half orc daddy, okay? But Bob's kind of cute.
As you're standing there, she's going to approach you. By the way,
Oh, her.
so how do you feel about the spectacles, apparitions?
Well, it's actually, as they say, called a spectacle. I believe I owe you a drink or two.
I believe you do.
Shall we cavort over to the bar?
We could. Tell me, have you found any that talk back to you? Bob is going to shake his head quietly.
Rhys kind of looks around as well. Apparently, this fella here is the only one I've been talking to.
Oh, does he talk back?
No, he's mute.
Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, I've been wanting to try to speak to him up there. I don't know who he is, but the captain seems to speak to him every time. And she's going to signal up to the stern.
Okay. I'm assuming I roll a history check.
You could indeed roll a history check with advantage.
Okay. I shall. And I rolled both 7s each time. So I don't know jack shit about the ghost that the commander's talking to.
Nope, you do not.
Sorry,
you
miss.
could-
Sorry.
What you can tell is he seems to have a captain's jacket,
Okay.
but that's about it. He has no
Okay.
hat.
Okay, gotcha. Well, now, I hate to say it, but I don't know who he is. He looks a bit in a captain role, but that's all I know. That's all I can tell.
Oh, shame. I'd give gold to whoever could go up and have a conversation with him. I'm far too shy, to be honest.
Ah, it's all right. Get a little bit of liquid courage in you, and maybe you'll be talking then.
My, you're rather kind. I'll take that drink now, seeing how late it is.
All right. And he'll offer an arm for the lady to take, and he'll walk her over to the bar.
She will take it, and Bob will give you a thumbs up and a shake of his head.
But Rhys is gonna look back and be like, "Talk to you. Try and talk to you later." Like sign language. Like he makes very vague like sign language hand gestures, or just like copy or like kind of gesture of like writing or something. You know. However, I mean, obviously, like fuck all he knows how Bob communicates actually, other than just like hand gestures. But like he gives him a fingers and a little wink and a smile and maybe a blow a kiss towards Bob.
And Bob's gonna go back to mopping. I'm gonna put a pin in you real quick.
Okay.
So for my salt, darling, do you want to keep talking to Voda, or would you like to take a perception and see what others are doing on the ship?
Good question. I'll just keep talking to this one. I'll keep talking to this.
All right. Voda's gonna kind of look down and she's gonna kind of whisper, "See, we're not bound to the ship, and we're not even bound to the captain. We're bound to the feather."
Ah, so you're saying if I want to recruit you, I just have to swipe the feather?
Well, that's not as simple as it appears. But yes.
So the better question is, do you want to be bound to the feather?
Well, we don't really have a choice, to be honest.
No. If the feather was destroyed and you were able to like move on and lie peacefully in the ground and never disturb people or be disturbed again, is that something you want?
Honestly, no. I'm rather happy. The commander is a good leader, and we're very happy doing what we do. Me and the captain get the opportunity to speak with others, and we get to see the Hog's Whistle in a new light. We rather enjoy our new lives.
Not cursed, though.
Well, it is a curse, to be honest. But it's one we're rather happy with.
It's nice
Wonder
that
if I
it's not a
could remove
problem.
it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a problem in the wrong hands.
Singing ghost. What a threat.
They don't always sing, Saltja.
No, it depends on who holds the feather. When Captain Ironguts and the commander hold it, the ghosts work together to make sure that this ship is a haven. But should the wrong people get it, and you see her shudder, and her form kind of phases in and out for a second. I'd rather not remember.
So you're saying I should possess it. I understand.
That's not what was said at all, and I feel like you know that.
Well, if you want more information on it, I'm sure the commander, with those looks she's giving you, madam, would happily tell you a little bit more.
I do intend to visit her later tonight, but I don't know exactly how much talking will happen, but we'll see.
Something worms, we have to go. It's been such a pleasure visiting with you about stuff and things.
Well, I do hope you're here for the games in a little bit.
I do like games.
See you. Goodbye. And she's going to step back and allow both of you to go.
Real. Thank you so much for letting me have that wonderful conversation.
You did well.
So, where are you two headed off to now?
I'm gonna go find the commander.
Well, yeah,
Cleric,
because we're supposed to go below decks and clear out some worms.
Bye, Rhys.
Oh,
Are you coming for worm adventures?
Rhys kind of looks. Are we? Oh.
I imagine you've ordered at this time point. You've
Okay.
ordered your drinks, and
Okay.
the lady is having her drink, and she looks at Danji. Oh, do you know about Fate's Mistress?
Like as a concept, or is she
No.
here?
So roll me both of you a history, because you two would be the ones who know it
11.
with advantage.
Okay.
Sorry.
11.
Zach, give me a
Nat 20!
second. Oh God. All right, give me it. Let me put a pin in both of you. Zach, can I back you up real quick? Can I put you right here? So as you approach here, I'm putting a pin in the two of you. Don't move. Salt, as you approach the steps, the bird squawks at you. Ah! Only officers beyond this point. Only officers. Unless you got something worth it.
All right. Well, this is actually very, very easy. Something worth it. You said this is a parrot, and I perceived it to be just a parrot, and it's not like some magical entity or being, right? Right?
You perceived it to be an awakened parrot, is what you had learned through your talks with the captain.
Okay, but it's just a parrot.
Yes.
All right. Here's the way it's gonna work. You dumb bird. You're gonna let me pass, and I won't turn you into dinner.
Roll me an intimidation.
That would be a 16.
Yeah, I rolled under. Ah! You're a bully! You're a bully! Ah! And he's gonna, like, flap up and move to the side. Ah! Stranger on deck! Stranger on deck! And you're
Yeah,
allowed to
whatever.
pass.
Yeah. And I did.
And so both of them will turn to you. Ah. Hello there. Is there something wrong?
Yeah, you have a worm problem. You said you need fixing in your lower parts.
Yes, rather. It's in the cargo hold below.
Just point me in the right direction, and I'll get my compatriots and send Danji to give you the wrap-up information at the end.
Absolutely. My brother down there, Styx, will lead the way for you. And,
Okay.
so I'm gonna put a pin in you real quick. Because as you were talking to them and dealing with the dumb bird,
Yeah.
so what were my history numbers? I apologize.
Nat 20.
11.
Okay. Fantastic. Danji, you still are going to know some of this, but this is what I'm going to give you. 5 seconds. Casey Wormreader was a legendary figure known as the Fate's Mistress. She was known to help pirate captains. Rhys, you know that she's helped especially Captain Ironguts many years ago, and he became one of the most feared scourges of the sea because of her. However, it was said that she up and disappeared underneath the waves after a fated encounter with him. Her entire little island where she lived in up and vanished, and she has never been seen or heard from again.
Okay. Off tangent note, tune. Are you still
Yeah.
having the music play?
It is.
Okay.
Is it not playing?
No. Like it's still playing. I just didn't know if like I didn't know how long you were gonna have the music playing or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it, but this is not as easy as Roll20 for music stuff.
Fair.
So I apologize because I think it should have changed, unless I did it wrong.
I mean, it's a different song playing, so.
Fantastic. Yeah. Okay, because I changed the song. I'm about to change it again.
Okay.
I'm trying to do that.
So I tell the lady what you told me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a mystery, you know, and she's never been heard from again.
Well, some people say that it was because of Captain Ironguts. I mean, it's absolutely fascinating, but I haven't gotten any confirmation or stories or anything of how any of this works.
As far as, like, the ghost on the ship works kind of thing, or?
Well, yes, I mean, last I heard is Captain Ironguts saw her, and then she disappeared. I wonder if it's her magic that bound them all to this ship.
Who knows?
Well, there's a ghost up there with the commander, and I wish I could talk to him. He looks like maybe he might know, but I can't get past the dumb bird. And it's about at this time, I imagine, that you would join back up with the rest of the group, Salt.
I just had a very marvelous conversation with the commander of the ship.
Insight. Can I roll insight?
Sure, go for it.
That's a 13.
Yeah.
What are you trying to insight?
Whether or not it was a good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a 13, I believe you would believe that it was indeed a good conversation.
Okay. Alright. Sounds good.
Danji,
Yes.
we are to go below deck and deal with the worm problem. I already have promised Commander that upon our completion of this request, you will deliver the good news to her private chambers.
Well, that sounds like that's how I was going to do it anyways.
Oh, I'm just saying I've arranged it, so there shouldn't be any issues now.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And at that, Rhys is going to, put his tankard down and be like, well, how do you pronounce the first name again?
Hakulis.
Hercules?
Haku,
Well,
like Hakulis.
Haku. Okay, Haku. Okay.
Well, Hercules, let's be off with these two here. We, got a bit of a problem that, the commander tasked us with, so it's nice chatting with you.
It's been a pleasure to chat with. And she kind of cuts off suddenly. Danji!
Yes.
Give me one quick moment. I'm so sorry because, we decided this 2 days ago. I have not committed everything to memory. Could you remind me the name of your goddess?
She just follows the sea.
Okay. So, as she speaks, she kind of pauses and stops talking, and her eye colors suddenly change. And her hair starts to drip as if it's wet. Oh gosh, she looks over at Danji, and you can recognize and have this feeling. It's as if time has kind of slowed down for Danji. And you see this vision speaking through Hakulis as she turns to you, Danji, and says, "Beware, the bloody tide is coming. Protect the ship. Protect the crew. Bloody tide is coming." And it was as if nothing happened. And that vision ends for you, Danji. For Rhys and for Salt, you guys see Hakulis just go mute. She stops and she's kind of like sitting upright, but you guys don't see like her hair going wet or her eyes changing color. She just kind of pauses and goes, "Oh, oh, hello. Oh, goodness." And she like touches her head and touches her tankard. I think maybe I've had a bit too much to drink for a moment.
Oh yes,
Sorry.
please let me escort you to a chair. Does she still have the journal on her?
She does. She does.
Okay. As I'm escorting her to a nearby spot.
Where's the nearby spot? Okay, absolutely. You roll me a sleight of hand, but I need to know where you're depositing the girl.
Over here. Where my token is at.
Oh, I did not see you move. Sorry, I'm like looking at 80 million screens. I apologize. Where?
No, it's good.
Oh,
yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yep. So sleight of hand?
Yes, please.
Okay. Oh, well, that does help. I rolled a 12.
Oh, goodness. So I rolled with disadvantage and I matched. So, this is what I'm
Great.
going to do.
Huh.
You're going to manage to successfully take her journal, but she
Okay.
is going to see you and she's going to look at you and go, "Oh, are you taking it out for me to have? Thank you so much."
Oh god. You don't chop, knock her out. No. No, I don't do that. No. As soon as she says that, he like stops what he was gonna do to like put it in his jacket. Is it alright if I look at the other sketches you got in there?
I'm yes, but okay, let's take a quick break. Can I put a pin in you?
Yes.
All right, let's take just a quick break real fast if we can.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
We're back.
So anyway, I started. Anyway, yes, I had Rhys has the Hercules' journal and asked to rifle through it.
Yes,
Wink, wink.
and she you asked to rifle through it, and Hercules is going to kind of nod to you and be like, "Oh, certainly."
It's just because like I was taken aback by your artistry. I just wanted to check out what else you've done, if that's all right.
Sure. Can I have a persuasion? Because she seems to be on the fence a little bit.
That's a 4.
She kind of looks at you and kind of rubs her arm. I'm sorry. Why don't you come back and we can look through it together? I have a lot of personal diary notes in there as well.
Oh yeah, no, sure. Kind of. He's internally. He was, he's a little like kind of shucks kind of thing. So he'll begrudgingly hand the journal back.
Okay. And before we keep on going with you, I'm going to put a pin in it. Danji, you just saw that vision from you can tell it was your goddess.
What do I know about the red wave?
It was not the red wave, it was the bloody tide.
Bloody tide. What do I know about the bloody tide?
You do not know. It seems to have been a cryptic message. If you would like to roll a history to see if you can remember anything, but from what you know of your goddess, she likes to be a cryptic bitch.
Very much so. I got a 14.
14. You're very much aware of there being many different pirates. Pirates tend to have bloody in their name. So that seems to be something that comes to mind. That maybe your goddess is talking about a pirate. Which one you're not sure. But you do know pirates take on nicknames, and maybe that's what she's talking about. Giant shrug.
I love when she does this.
I do
Too bad we don't have a cleric who knows augury.
Yeah, too bad.
All right. Well, we're so I I had a great conversation with the captain, and did you want to go do the thing?
I mean, that's why we're here. Well, that's not why we're here, but it's the next step.
That seems so meta.
I mean, honestly, I came to relax, but if doing this job gets me,
Free place to relax.
yeah,
Yeah.
a free place to relax. You know, just a place to rest the head.
Yeah, so to speak. And I'm sure the captain's quarters are the best place on board to do so.
I mean, I would assume.
There's a nod from behind both of you from Bob.
Thank you, Bob.
Thumbs up from Bob. Pinning you guys real quick because I imagine you guys are gonna go. Rhys, are you going to join the others?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
kind of-
so I'm...
He
Yep.
he bids Hakulis farewell, passes Bob, gives him another like hey boy hey kind of look, and wave.
Wave, finger guns, and wink.
Yes.
Along with the thumbs up.
Yep.
Which map is the bottom we're going to?
So, Styx is going to guide you guys. I imagine you guys are going to go over to Styx, who is drinking an
Yeah.
ale right by over here.
Yes.
As you guys are walking that way, I would like a perception.
Are these like boats on the deck?
Yeah, they're little lifeboats.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
so I would like to say when like I approach Styx, I'm not going to walk around the boat. I'm going to like look for the best way to walk directly over the boat. So that I'm like standing in it, but like over it.
Okay. Can I have? I'm gonna say an acrobatics.
I rolled a 17 for perception.
Okay, fantastic.
A 7 for acrobatics.
Oh boy. Okay. What was your perception?
11.
Okay. Danji?
7.
For perception?
Mm-hmm.
Wild. Okay, so I'm gonna deal with my acrobatics first. Salt, as you step into the lifeboats, they're not as steady as you would think. I mean, they're on solid, but you remember boats have like a curvature, and
Yeah.
you don't fall on your face, but you just stumble a bit as the lifeboat rocks.
The ship's weights, yeah?
Yeah, it shifts weights and the oars kind of move about. But you
Okay.
kind of try to play it off and you kind of pose, above like, hey, I'm fine. But Styx does notice you like climbing into the lifeboat and whatnot, and he does kind of reach out in case you fall, like trying to like make sure you're okay. And he's like, "All right, careful."
That seemed the straightforwardest way.
Naturally. And to my perceptions, I believe there was an 11 and a 17 somewhere.
Yes, I had the 17.
Mm-hmm. And Salt, you had the
A
11.
low number.
Yep. You had 11, and Danji had a 7, correct?
Correct.
Danji, you don't see anything, my friend. I'm sorry.
Momentarily blind.
You kind of just, keep glancing up at the captain talking to Iron Guts, and you notice that she does kind of glance back at you, and you know that moment where like you're giggling to your friends about somebody that maybe you like.
Yeah.
Totally. And you catch the captain looking at you and nodding like, yeah, all right. But to my 11 Salt, directly to your left. I'm gonna say your left, depending on where you're facing.
Mm-hmm.
Your
Okay.
left, you see God, what is his fucking name? Tukich. You
that
see he's
nosy little
writing
man.
in a journal while smoking on a pipe. It's a small, almost very, very small, like hand pad type thing he's writing. You cannot make out the words, just notice him writing. To my
Yeah.
17,
Yo.
as you look down on the deck, you notice a funny thing. The other
Right.
guests, Turkic, Tiny, and Hakulis, all seem to be writing in journals. And they all seem to be watching the ship, their tables, and writing.
Okay. Is so Tiny's the guy that came by and bothered us.
No, that's Tukich.
Took it. Oh yeah, Tiny's the half orc. Yes.
Yeah.
This is the guy that
Tiny,
bothered us. This is Tiny.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tiny's the daddy.
Yes, Tiny's the daddy. Tiny daddy. Okay. Suspicion.
His name is ironic. I'd like that to be publicly known.
No, I told once you said his name is like very fitting. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that dichotomy. But anyway,
Sorry.
okay, yeah, sus, a little sus. But okay, he'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, Styx is reaching up to you, Salt, and is just like, "Are you all right? I mean, hello. Enjoying yourselves?"
I'm sorry, who's he saying this to?
To you.
There are things I could imagine that I'd rather enjoy doing.
Oh, he caught that. Red-faced. Looks you up and down. I would too. Yes, did you all need to speak with me? Kind of hides his head a little bit like, oh, shit.
Understand there's a worm problem down below.
Yes, we have, hull worms down in the cargo. They've, infested and they've been eating our resources. Sadly, the, ghosts, don't do much work down there and have no ability to fight them.
Well, you got 3 strapping young fighters here. I believe the commander tasked us with having to deal with the buggers.
Oh, your fighters looks up at Salt. Oh, such lovely people, and I mean, gracious. I would have thought you were nobility.
Rhys looks at the clothing he's wearing. He's like, and gives him a confused look.
Rhys, you can tell he's not looking at you.
Okay.
Salt, the eyes are definitely on you, darling.
I know.
Well,
Lol. But, you guys are not trying to hide your conversation. But, there seems to have been a caught of attention, from the conversation. And Tiny seems to half sit up and goes, "We talking about hull worms?" Yes, Mr. Fishfoot. Yes, we seem to have gotten quite a few, and these, kind people are going to be fixing our problem. If you can bring one back alive, I'd pay good money. I've heard they're quite a delicacy.
I am happy to return one alive for you.
I would love to
would-
return one
I
to you. I'll
will-
return one to you first.
I will return one to you alive, but you don't have to pay me in gold. I'm sure we can come to another arrangement.
If you're
I-
just going to eat it, why does it need to be alive?
Fresh. If it's dead for too long, it can be rancid and poisonous.
Hmm.
Well, I'll try to bring back one to your life.
Styx kind of speaks up. You can bring it to me and I'll prepare it as quick as possible. But, thank you, Mr. Fishfoot, for your input. And the tiny kind of shrugs and goes, I'm here for good food. I like good things to be put into my mouth.
Yes,
I got
that is
something for
exactly
you.
what I brought myself here as well, was for good food. I'll catch two so we can share them together.
I got a nice sausage you can munch on.
I need to leave now. I set it up for that. I did it on purpose, but I'm leaving now. Oh gosh.
Rhys, how charismatic are you? I'm just curious as a player. Like, are you like super attractive or like moderately?
Moderately, but pretty handsome.
Okay.
Roguish, daring. Pretty eyes. You know, his eyes are quite the catch.
So not competition enough for me to worry. Thank you.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow.
Wow! Ouch!
Let's go
I'm
kill
gonna-
some
I'm-
worms.
Oh!
I'm gonna need some ice for that burn.
Oh, take 1 damage.
I'm gonna take 1d4 burn damage.
Yeah, seriously.
Ow!
Damn.
I
Freaking
took 4
savage,
points of
Paul.
burn damage.
Oh my gosh. Damn salt. Oh no, I'm kidding. Don't take any damage. What a problem.
Can you cast spells?
No.
Good to know. Thank you. I wasn't sure if you were a caster or not.
I am a rogue.
Ah, well, that's helpful to know. Thank you.
What?
I am rogue. I am sneaky man. But okay.
Okay, Tiny is gonna look at both of you and kind of tilt his head. We will see. Better whoever brings me worm. Sit at table. Maybe I'll bother with small conversation.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay, Daddy.
It's Mr. Daddy to you.
Yes, sir, Mr. Daddy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow. I'm about ready to go below decks.
Yes, please follow me. I have a couple things to give you as well, in case you should need them. And so he is going to take you below deck. I'm not going to make you guys go through 2 floors. Actually,
T-pose us.
Huh?
T-pose us across the map.
I was about to, but
Flip
before we
us.
go, are you guys feeling up for combat, or do we want to put a pin in it?
I personally would like to put a pin in it. That's just me, though.
Yeah, we can pop for the night and continue another time.
Okay. All right. So
Tiny,
Next
don't
time-
go anywhere. We'll get back to you next.
So for next session, you guys will be going. But just for reference for me, that's why I'm not asking for the recording to end. Styx is going to be giving you guys 2 potions of healing.
Each?
No, overall
Okay.
for the group.
Okay.
3 potions of water breathing.
I don't need those.
Oh,
Nor do I.
I need them.
And 2 very small vials of potion of poison. And as you guys go below deck, is anybody here over 6 feet tall?
I am
Yep.
6
No.
foot.
I am
Uh,
6'4".
You're 6'4", you're 6 foot.
Danji's like 5'6".
Okay. For my 2 6-foot people, as you guys go into the lower decks, this is also for me for reference for next session to make sure I told you guys. You guys will be treating the area down below as difficult terrain.
Ah!
That seems like really poor craftsmanship.
Well, the ceilings are only 6 feet in height.
I thought it's not really a cruise vessel for passengers if it's too shoddily
It
built.
wasn't meant for passengers. It was meant for crew.
That's fine because I can sneak around.
Yep. The only area where this does not affect you is this area and this area. You'll see it in the lower maps that they are marked, where there is holes in the ceiling to allow cargo to come into the lower decks. That is the only area where you do not have difficult terrain.
Okay.
All right. That is just some points so I can remember I told you guys, and I'll reiterate them next session. But for now, we will put a pin in it. You guys will apparently be continuing the one shot.
Beautiful.
Told
Lol.
you. All right. Good night, everybody. You'll see us again one day. Bye.
Good night.
Night.